You don't need to use an oversized AI model for everything, just like you don't need to use an axe to slice a cake. Find out how smaller models can deliver the right results and help cut AI costs up to 90% at IBM.com. The AI built for business. IBM.
This episode is brought to you by Temptations Cat Treats. Your cat will come running for the perfectly irresistible Temptations Creamy Puree and Temptations Lickable Spoon Cat Treats. The best time to feed lickable cat treats to your cat is anytime. Feed by hand for a playful moment, in a bowl for a creamy treat, or as a topper to make mealtime fun. Visit temptationstreats.com to learn more.
Welcome to the Positive Mindset Podcast. My name is Henry Lawrence, and in this episode, we are going to unlock the version of ourselves that can make it through anything that we're going through. So make sure to listen all the way through, and we're going to take a deep, healing, meditative breath at the end of this episode to help us align on this message and carry it forward throughout the day. So many times we get distracted, we get defeated, we get overcome by the facts of reality. I'm too old, I missed my shot. I don't know how to do this. I'm not capable. I'm not brave. I'm going to fail. I've got this situation. I can't do it because these beliefs overwhelm us, and everybody deals with them. Your situation might be different, but there are obstacles, there are blocks in our mind that we believe are problems, are setbacks. What would happen if you had a true understanding of this experience that we're having? A true one, perfect clarity, meaning you realized that you are always having a now experience. The body you're in might have an expiration date. Things might change around the world, but it is always now, and your higher self, your soul, is experiencing this world through you. You realize that you are not separate from anything that you desire. If you're 50 years old and you haven't achieved what it is that you want to become, do you not do it? If you see somebody that's 20 years old, 25-year-old, doing the thing that you want, will that defeat you so that you can't have it? Is it too late? Well, what happens when you become 60? Do you wish you'd have done it at 50? You have to understand that it is always now. You can decide, no matter how difficult, no matter how hurtful, no matter how painful, the thing that you're going through, that you are now something larger, something bigger. You can truly define your state of being. You can say, I am a money magnet. I am someone that finds joy everywhere. I'm the luckiest person in the planet. Like, you can define yourself and then recreate, remold the reality around you. It doesn't matter how old you are. It doesn't matter if you're young, if you're middle-aged, or feeling like you're at the end of your life. It is still always now. You have a calling to expand this experience, to expand this life that you're living. Choose today. Imagine this, your highest self, the version of you that has the things that you desire, whether that's financial success, you're traveling, you're in shape, like whatever it is, this version of you that was never blocked, never failed, never stopped, accomplished everything, that ultimate person. Now imagine that that person is living on a different timeline than the one you are. They don't know the loss. They don't know the failure. They don't know the setbacks. They are truly living in abundance of the life that you desire. Now imagine that version waking up in your reality today. They would see the way to get back there. They would see what they need to do. They would know how they need to think to create that reality. That version is you if you allow it. All these timelines exist at once. Those dreams of who you are exist in another timeline. You can decide where the life is, right? You give it life. So if you decide that I am now this version of me that thinks and receives and perceives this way, that will then shift your reality. That is timeline jumping. You can do this at any moment in time. It's never too late. Yes, it's hard. Yes, you're going to lose people. Yes, it's going to be painful. Yes, you're going to be sad. Yes, you're going to have regret because you're not going to do it perfectly, but you can do this. If you want to live a life of fun, of abundance, of peace, whatever it is, just decide that that is your new state of being. In your I am statements, I am blank, align with it every second of the day. If you feel like you're not thinking that way, just correct yourself. What you focus on expands. So if you want to be the luckiest person in the world, if you want to be the most abundant person in the world, if you want to be the happiest person in the world, if you want to be whatever it is, own your mind with those thoughts. Solely obsess over those thoughts, where they become the filter in which you experience everything. You will then know the things that don't align with your life. And it's going to be some things that you care about. It's going to be some things that you love. Unfortunately, this is just how it is. To change frequencies, to change channels, your view, your vision, your experience, what you perceive has to be different. It has to. That's the way it is. So when you level up, when you take this stand, when you pull that version of yourself that says, now's the time I'm going to experience it, you won't have feelings about someone else's success. You won't have comparisons to what anyone else is doing because you won't be able to see what other people are doing. You will only be able to experience your life. Comparison is the thief of all joy. Because you're taking your energy from your life and putting it on someone else's and seeing what you don't have. You're turning the view around into a view of what you don't have versus a view of what you do. You have this. This is your awakening. You've been thinking about it. You've been trying. You've been working hard to experience something different. Now is the time. Don't hesitate. Step into your power and say, I am now the highest version of me. I am now the greatest version of me. I am the millionaire version of me. I am the healthy version of me. I am the loving version of me. I am the free, the abundant, the one that does what they want to do version of me. And then constantly write those down. I am blank. I am blank. I am blank. Own it in your mind. Constantly, I am this, I am this, I am this. And when you continually do that and then take actions throughout the day that align with it, and you'll feel it. You'll feel it. If you're around somebody extremely negative, you feel it. So when you start hiding your energy, that difference will be felt. It's not good or bad. Being negative is not bad and being positive is not good. They're just different frequencies. And so once you start narrowing in and focusing and loving and fostering the energy in which you desire to be, you will feel the friction. You will feel the resistance of things that are not you. And then the choice, the way to act in alignment of what it is that you're working to be, is to let that thing go. You don't have to have a war against it. You don't have to compete against it. You don't have to battle against it. No, that gives it more energy. You literally cut the cord. It no longer gets your focus. It doesn't mean you ignore the things. That's not letting go. Letting go is handling the situation, resolving it in the best way that you can, and then moving on. It's not hiding. It's not running. It's not covering your eyes. It's not burying your head in the sand. You can do this. You are extremely powerful. You are extremely ready to do it. Why else would you be listening to this podcast right now? You could be doing anything in the world, but you're here with me and the thousands of other people that are looking to make the shift. They're looking to step into that version of themselves that sees what's possible, that seizes what's possible. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a deep breath in. And when you breathe in, we want to channel our I am energy, meaning our I am energy is alignment with what we really are. So as you breathe in, do one long I am, just I am, as you breathe in. As you hold your breath, say the one word of what it is that you are. Could be abundant, could be rich, could be successful, could be happy, could be joyful, whatever it is. And just say it and feel that word, the frequency of that word resonating in every cell of your body as if it was the loudest bell just ringing of this abundance, of this joy, of this love. And then once you exhale, allow anything that doesn't resonate with you to leave you. Are you ready? Let's go ahead and take a deep breath in. And out. you can do this. You can become anything because you already are everything. Once you do this, once you unlock this version of you, once you start trusting this version of you, once you start experiencing as this version of you, you become the rising tide that lifts all ships. Well, thank you so much for listening. I hope this episode was impactful and gave you a different perspective on whatever it is that you're going through. If you want to make sure you don't miss a single episode and you want to go deeper, every single day that a new episode comes out, I send out an email that has a great worksheet, little assignments that you can do to program, shift, and alter your perspective in alignment with the message of that day. So if you want to truly step into it, I highly suggest subscribing to my email list. If you're on podcasting platforms where this episode is playing, see where you can click the description, or you can see more information about this episode. Scroll all the way down, and down there it says subscribe to my email list. If you click that and subscribe, you will get the email every single day to shift into your energy. You can also follow me on social media. There's my Instagram and TikTok down below. I appreciate all the follows there. It's at Real Henry G. I love connecting with each and every one of you. Well, thank you so much for listening. Have a great day, and I can't wait to talk to you next time.